Then the governor is from Ekotekpene. Just like Ibori was governor in Delta State and he turned Little Ogara, unknown Ogara, to what it is today. The governor is also transforming Ekotekpene. Some job is going on in Eke too, and not run like he said. But Akwa Ibom State, 98% of the 6,900 square kilometers is still thick forest and rural areas, as a matter of fact, in Akwa Ibom State. Work is going on in these 4 local governments, and you are saying that if Fashola is using 20 million, using the same amount of money with Akwa Ibom State to deal with 20 million people in Lagos. And then somebody is telling me that work is going on in 4 places, just like the same thing that Donald Duke did in Cross River, planted flowers in Calabar. Because there are a cluster of 3 local governments that make up Calabar, Akpabio, Calabar South, and Calabar. And everybody goes to Calabar, stops in Calabar, and comes back. And then they were telling us Donald Duke is working in a state that has about 23,000 square kilometers. This person was working in one. And that's the same case we're having with Akwa Ibom now. If you talk about per capita, in terms of the amount of money that goes into the state and what is actually on the ground. But there's a lot of propaganda going on. And I say that because I know it, that a lot of propaganda is going on. How can you give people 6 million naira for snacks? Was it a bunch of touts that came to hold the meeting? You are talking about PDP officials, people who are on salaries, people who collect payment from the party. They came, they were delegates after all. They didn't just walk into the hall from the street. And then Governor Duagan stood up and said, for us to keep the party, he didn't say they were hungry. It was Governor Duagan that spoke first. He said, even if you tar, Mr. Chairman, even if you tar all the roads in the South, if you don't put food on the table of our members, they will not be happy. He continued. He said, if there is no food in their tummy, that they will leave the party. If you don't want them to stray into other parties, that they have to put food in their tummy. And then Governor Akpabio came and said, he said they are hungry, I'm giving 6 million naira.
No, you are getting it wrong. That was how he put it.
Now, he's giving for snacks for Mr. Biggs. He's giving them 6 million naira for Mr. Biggs. Yeah. Then I'm saying that, like Farida Waziri said, these people need to understand. You asked him a question that he did not answer. Whether the money was from the governor's private pocket or it was from was that money captured in the appropriation bill 2013? Was it captured? No. You talk about the jeeps. Tuface do not need 2 jeeps. Tuface is rich. He has more than 2 jeeps. They do not need that money, for God's sake. In fact, I should even be wondering that Tuface sang a song. It'd be like, say, they want to tell us another. So if you are identifying with the poor people, there are certain things they give to you that you reject. After all, Achebe rejected an award from the president. Does he need 2 jeeps? I would think that Tuface would have told the governor to use that money to do other things. They do not need those jeeps. Tuface has a lot of cars. He bought a Lincoln Navigator over 6-7 years ago. I don't think that what Tuface needs is 2 jeeps. So I do think that it is still so much money is with the Akwa Ibom governor. And I think they are in want of what to do with the money. That is how I look at what the governor is doing presently. There are a lot of people in Akwa Ibom, 4 million people, 459 billion. It should actually be a paradise. And not for somebody to come and tell me that they gave 6 million naira to go and eat snacks. How does it sound like? For Nigerians who are hungry, 6 million to go and eat snacks? I think that the honorable commissioner can continue to say this because he's not his government. Yeah, of course, they are controlling a lot of money. And there's so much of it with them. Now, they are still going to do supplementary. And I think they are in want of what to do with the money. That is why we see the governor bought a private jet of $45 million. We're hearing about bulletproof buses.
Sorry. And they say belong to the state. Let the commissioner respond. Let the commissioner respond.